Hello. And he did now. Yep, here we go. Second week of summer, year 3. There we go. Alright, so before we get up, our pickaxe is ready. That's good. Our cryptic note is the only outstanding quest. It's a Monday, so we should check out the board for any weekly quests we might want. And it is Gus's birthday. Let's grab our coffee. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Beautiful sunny day on the island. Very displeased today. Well, we are not tackling the Skull Cavern today. Yep, I think all the living off the land is reruns at this point. Okay. Always gonna take that just in case. We've got Blessing of the Waters today if we need to go fishing at all. Morning, animals. Sorry for the late start. I was at an all-day long training today, so it took me a while to get sufficiently organized. Nope, don't eat the egg. Did I already... Yes, we already brought Dino Mayo there. So we need the Void Salmon, 5 gold ancient fruit, or a silver or better wine. Okay? Hello, other animals. Good grief. I really need to make a whole bunch more churns because this is ridiculous. No, don't drink it. Make it into cheese already. There we go. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go see Rhapsody. Oh my goodness, Lumi had a funny short today about which, what each pet you get says about you in Stardew, so apparently I win for choosing the gray cat. Which I find hilarious. Nothing to harvest here. I mean, there's trees, but I don't need anything from the trees right at the moment. Sure. Void egg versus void mayonnaise. Well, alright, I should probably turn that into mayonnaise. Oh gosh, right! We had made a whole bunch of coffee and then ran out the day. Which means I should probably just go ahead and make a bunch more. But remember to come back here and then turn it into wine. Because the point is, coffee doesn't take very long. But we do, at some point, need about 10 tons of it. Okay. So nothing to get for either of those. Oh, they would like 7 cinder shards. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Meanwhile, let's throw this. Yeah. Oh, we have some jade. Okay, 7 cinder shards for the stingrays. So now I can add 2 more in there. I would like that pond to max out quickly, please. Okay, wonderful. Now, do I have any... I do have some mystery boxes. Oh, and a prize ticket in need of redeeming. Yep, might as well grab this and this. Nothing else over there. Hi, Pam. You know I'd eat healthier food if I could afford it. Hey, you probably have a lot of tasty grub growing on your farm, hmm? Yes, I do. Okay, no quests there. Hello, Aisha. Do you wear out shoes quickly? All the walking I do, and I get through a few pairs every year. I can imagine. Alright, hot peppers and omelet, and both of those are ones I have done before, so we're not going to bother with either of those. Let's go bug Clint. Yay, iridium pickaxe. And okay, we've got a beach totem and a bunch more fertilizer that I hardly ever use. Wonderful. I think I'm actually going to run up to the quarry real quick and just clear things out here. At some point, I think this is where I'm going to end up putting my real tree farm, but it needs some organizing. Since it's summer, I should probably do that like now, to be honest. But for that to work, first need to make room. Alternately, on another save, I've done that up by the train, but that gets tricky because some of the villagers do walk there. So if they walk there before stuff has grown enough, they can kind of like destroy saplings. So that's no good. So, yeah, I think Hey, Bon. Welcome, welcome. I was saying I was at a all-day training today, which is why I kind of got such a late start. And I think I'm going to get my tree sap farm going up here. Because soon I should have another level. We're getting there. I might even get there this week. And that will be a time when I'm really going to need my tree sap farm in place. Because I'll be able to have a different type of tree. With even better sap. I'm not chopping down any of these yet. I will have to chop down some. That can just be got rid of. Alright, so we have oaks and maples were all kind of mixed in. Let's see. Let's go back to the horse and redeem our ticket. Yep, I don't want the ledger book. Ooh. Stardew tea is nice. It is everybody's favorite thing ever. So once I can finally talk to the dwarf, I can up those friendship points really fast. It actually was a really good training. It's yeah, I mean, it's related to work, but it's not from work, if that makes any sense. So it doesn't mean I have to do it. It's something I opt to do. I hate myself when I end up having to get up at that hour in the morning on a Saturday, but all right, let's get rid of dolomite and bone flute. Let's also keep the fish smoking cycle going. Do I already have any Stardew tea? Clearly. Where did that go? I have 4 of them. Okay. Good to know. Okay. What kind of pathway do I want to use for our tree farm? Which do I have more of, wood or stone? I have two and a quarter full stacks of wood. And 4 and a third full stacks of stone. So I guess we're going to use a stone path. Which would pretty much be the cobble path, I guess. I don't see the other one I like to do. I don't have that recipe yet. So we'll do cobble. I already have cobble. I do not. Okay. Let's get about 100. And grab. Well, that's the other thing, right? How many tappers can I make? 6. So we need to smelt up a whole bunch of copper. And we need all those. Oh, it is Gus's birthday. Let's not forget that. And one of his favorite things is oranges. So that's easy. Oh, right, the other thing I need to make is, if I have 6 tappers, let's make 6 mushroom logs. Because the thing with mushroom logs is if you put them next to trees, that helps determine what mushrooms you get. Oh, okay, cutscene. Oh dear. Clint's not doing too good. Hello, Nursing Geek. Care to join me? Let me just go ahead and tell you what's on my mind. I have terrible luck with the Nursing Geek. I'm a nice guy if you get to know me, I swear. You're a girl, Nursing Geek. What advice can you give me? Don't I tell him to be impressive? I usually tell him to just act natural. So I know how well that goes. There is no way what happens after this goes well, no matter what I say. So I'm tempted to tell him to act crazy just to see what happens. Like I said, there is no way the upcoming interaction goes well, no matter what I tell him. I think act crazy to keep people guessing. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Hi, Clint. What can I get for you tonight? Yes! Like the entire menu? I mean, I'll have the big and cheesy with extra sauce, please. That's exactly the same as what I tell him to be himself. Hi, Nursing Geek. Thanks, Emily, for taking my order. Emily, I was wondering. Yes, Clint? Never mind. Aww. Hi, Shane. Here's your beverage. Thanks, Emily. So, how's your shift coming along? It's fine. Thanks for asking, Shane. Do you have any new chicken stories for me? I'm doomed. You remember my birthday. Thank you. This is great. Hi there, Nursey Geek. I'm glad to see you. You're always welcome here. Being healthy is very important to me. I want to live a long and active life. That's good. Here. Have a flower. Thank you. I'm feeling a positive energy from this gift. Already talked to Pam. Hi, Florine. The saloon needs a makeover. Velvet booths, a shimmer curtain, maybe a crystal ball centerpiece. I don't think that's this saloon, Florine. Maybe you need to open your own place that does all that. Life isn't fair and I can't help but feel bitter about it. Alright then. Now. Shall we get ourselves a starfruit soda? Sure, why not? Now if I drink that and then get on the horse. I think that the speed applies to both of us. Doesn't actually feel like much difference. Does not in fact feel like I got a speed boost at all. Oh yeah, well it says I did. Hey Shane. Most people like the sun, huh? I guess you do need a minimum amount of vitamin D. Yes, yes you do. Okay. Let's just go with what's here. And so this one is whatever it is. Let's get rid of this one so I can actually see what I'm doing. That's oak. Actually, wait. I think I might be able to put that on there. Yes, I am able to do that. Okay. So then next to it, let's have another oak. Wait. Other thing I need is tapper on this oak. That one is also an oak. It's an extra spot over though, so it's not that far along. Okay, and that's maple. Good. I've been planting maples. I'm an idiot. It's not like I can't tell a maple seed from an acorn. I only have one acorn? Why? Okay. We'll come back to this tomorrow. It's getting pretty late. Okay. Okay, it is Aisha's birthday and the bookseller is in town. I did not make more wine get started. Good grief. I didn't even look at the TV. Clear and sunny here, rainy on the island. I don't think we need it to be a rainy day on the island, so it doesn't matter. Spirits are still annoyed, so not a Skull Cavern day. And we have Blessing of the Butterfly. That's nice. Let's smelt up some more copper because we need a whole lot more tappers. Now, did I just not have more acorns, or did I fail to grab them? I just failed to grab them. That's awesome. Okay, and let's sell that. That in there. That in there. That in there. And, okay, yep. At the animals. I am going to run out of inventory space. Oh, do not eat it. Okay, let me through. Stop. Oh yeah, I can get rid of that beach warp too while I'm at it. Rhapsody, there you are. Let's empty the stuff out of my inventory. are not brewing more coffee today. We'll just get another batch of wine going. But at some point I need to start making some more kegs too, because there is room for a whole lot more in here. Miss any? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we need to give Aisha something for her birthday. Where are we at with her for hearts? Probably not great. Ah, not bad. Not compared to Leo and the dwarf. Of course, since I still can't talk to the dwarf, we're not going to make a whole lot of progress there. But that means I should have some idea what she likes. So she loved sweet pea. Wonderful. I can give her more of that. I still have oranges. Honestly, other than gifts, I don't have a whole lot of use for them. So how about I just eat them? Because I am low on energy since I went to bed so late last night. That's nice. Alright, let's put those in there. Okay. How many more tappers can I make? Okay. So I would like 8 more mushroom logs. Wonderful. Let's keep the fish smoker going. Okay, let's stop smeltificating and get rid of the copper bars. Now, I have all 3 types of seeds this time. Yes, wonderful. I'm not going to take the horse because I'm just going to go. Pam went to the island apparently. I'm on vacation today, you'll have to drive yourself. And yet also charge yourself 500G. Yep, that's totally how that works. What am I doing? Not going there. Skill issue? Clearly too much time has passed, so I'm not getting the skill issue reference. Sorry. And also probably yes. Okay. So that's maple. That can get out of there. Let's get rid of this tree so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Okay. You know what? I have these 2 close together. I do miss pick block as being a thing. Okay, so this should be, that's where I want to be planting the maples. Okay, get rid of this one so I can see what I'm doing. Because what I had done was created a situation where I was not going to be able to see what the heck I was doing. No, not just not be able to see, but not actually be able to harvest the mushrooms. Alright, so up here, we can, I think, go one more with the acorns. We'll have 5. And then here, I want another maple seed. And then we're going to want okay. Now, in the meantime, while I wait for those to grow, let's throw tappers and mushroom logs in front of wild growing trees. Okay, let's get this stuff out the way. I can't see what I'm doing. Why can't I put that there? What's in the way? There's nothing in the way. Okay, well, there's nothing in the way now. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of stuff going here, and we can flesh out the rest of that once some of those trees start growing in. Also, how am I doing for XP? And I have missed Aisha. Pretty sure. Totally forgot her birthday, darn it. She doesn't always appear on the map, but I do think she's probably done for the day. That said, we can go at least see the bookseller. Oh, we didn't see the prismatic butterfly. Okay, what you got? Woodcutters Weekly would give us some foraging. Alright, let's grab these two. Alright, where am I at? 24,596. I'm reading Combat Quarterly. Gets me to 24,846. Woodcutter's Weekly cost less, so it's probably going to be a smaller jump. 25,096. Well, it's still moving us in the right direction. Oh, there's a quest here. Earth Crystal for Pam? Sure. Probably manage that. Should see if Aisha's in the saloon. I don't know if she goes there at night ever. But if she is, then I could still potentially give her something for her birthday. See, Florine was there again. Anyone who says pastels are just for spring has no vision. I wear pastels all year. I am the vision. All right, Florine. No Aisha. Alas. Oh, we can put the seeds away. Let's organize that mess. The rest of the cobblestones away till we're ready for them again. Keep the fish going. I do have some crops to harvest over here, which I wasn't in a huge hurry to do. Do I have any ready over here? I tend to forget to look over here. Oh look, we've got some, yeah, we do have some crops over here. Also got some honey. Need to mess around with that beeswax a bit. Okay. We can have one of each of these. Sunflower honey, poppy honey, summer spangle honey. I actually thought poppy honey would have been more valuable than summer spangle, but I would have been wrong. All right then. Oh, and we can sell the... No, I can't. Not from there. Oh, got more jade. beeswax can go in here. Regular quality peppers go here as ingredients. Get that going and get to sleep. Oh, Bon, is the keyboard sound any better tonight than last night in particular, but than usual? I repositioned the mic and put something that should dampen the sound a little in between. It's not going to do a ton, but it's something. But until I download the VOD, I'm not going to have any idea how it sounds myself. You wasn't paying attention, but you'll let me know in a sec. Okay. So you've just gotten used to it at this point, is what I'm hearing. Maru's birthday, okay? Let's not forget birthdays 2 days in a row, huh? It's a very birthday-heavy week. Clear and sunny tomorrow for the luau, right? Ooh. We've already got our Statue of Perfection. Do I dare? I think I do dare. Yep, I'm doing something a little different for the luau this year. You hear the mouse more than the keyboard usually. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, butterfly again. Cool. Telling us about the luau. Yep. Lewis, this is going to be a luau you will never forget. Bond, you can hear him moving around when you lift the mouse. Okay. Because somebody had commented last night about the keyboard being really loud, which it is. And then I noticed today that the microphone has kind of migrated. The arm that I have it on must be getting loosened up a little somehow, because it was actually much lower than it used to be. So I moved it back up and away. Notice no difference? Loud but no worse or better than usual. Okay, so that did not make much difference then. Okie doke. I should at some point figure that out. You know, among all my audio issues. If any of you chickens and ducks could maybe lay the same quality of eggs, that'd be great. I should make some more cheese thingies. Oh, I can sell cloth. And honestly sell that. I'm not gonna. Do anything else with the cloth and sell it. Okay, and regular quality wheat can go in there. Oh yeah. Nope, I still have more wheat to plant over here. Okay. I heard another. There we go. One of those getting dug up. Now it is Wednesday, so let's make sure we hit the community center. Also, I need to get something from the community center for tomorrow. Oh, why do I have silver quality in here? That should be sold. Okay. I think the keyboard will also be more noticeable in Minecraft with the spacebar. Fair. Oh, Lewis is gonna be here? That's potentially awkward. Hello, Pam. Oh, Nursing Geek, do walk slower. It's not like everybody else is waiting to start. Well then, let's begin, kids. It ain't easy, but believe me, it'll be worth it. Nice, I can't wait to be cruising down the desert highway, windows down, speakers up. Easy, Lightning McQueen. Nobody gets behind the wheel until they prove they know the theory. Penny, if you would. We're getting driving lessons? We'll start with our remote learner. What do you think this sign means? Volume up. Sandy, I think that's no stopping? Top marks. That does not, in fact, look like no stopping to me, but okay. I imagine it means that somewhere? And now what do we reckon for this one? Nursing Geek? That looks like keep left or turn left here. How about keep left? That's right, another star student. Oh, Mom, the book says this one is turn left. It says it's used when a one-way street is up ahead. What? Well, what do you need me for when we've got these amazing books? Get reading from page 1 and leave me alone. Pam? Hang on a minute. Nursing Geek, why don't you have a book? And haven't I seen you driving the bus back home from the desert late at night? Do you already have your license? Yeah, I got it years ago. What the? Scram! Maybe I should have said no. The nerve of some people. Okay, Lewis, you're not going to hang out here, are you? Okay, good. You're gonna go in and look at the money? You do that. Go in there and look at the money. I just need to... I just need to, get something for tomorrow. For reasons. Okay. What else do we need to do today? Oh, Pam wanted an earth crystal, didn't she? Let's see if that makes her any less upset with us. Maybe if you do real well on your farm, it'll boost the local economy. Okay, you're not going to have anything to say about what just happened? Fine. Yeah. You saw nothing, we saw nothing, nothing happened. Exactly. Oh, so you saw the notice I posted. Looks perfect. Here's a little something for your trouble. Hello, Evelyn. Good mayor put me in charge of the town's public gardens. I've been working on the town flower beds for months, so don't step on them. Okay, wasn't planning on it. I don't have a whole lot else to do. Oh, I do want to see Aisha. I think I'll watch a movie when I get home. I think my cats would suggest a Ferengilian Tale. Okay. Do I have anything Aisha might want? Well, no. Haven't run into any more Sweet Pea, which is hilarious because they're usually all over the place. There we go. Oh! Apparently I saw the butterfly and it just gave me a bunch of money. Okay, cool. It did not, however, give me a prismatic shard. Oh well, that's a, like, 0.01% chance or something ridiculous like that, so... Can't be too disappointed. I'm a little disappointed I didn't actually see the butterfly. Thank you so much, I love it. You're welcome. Do we have any quests with the raccoons? Doing great, okay. Do I have... I don't remember where things stand over here. I need to do something about all this moss all over everything. Okay, what would you like? I'm not sure what recipe that is. I will have to try to figure that out. At some point I should probably start making vinegar and treating the trees. I definitely want to do that with my sap farm, actually. Now, do I remember what I pop in a keg to get vinegar? Not really. Probably. No, Apple's going to give me apple wine. Give me vinegar. Well, let's go home and see if we can figure out what that recipe is for the bear. I'm very glad the horse does not actually trample the crops. That would be very annoying if it did. Okay. So let's look at our recipes and see if we can recognize by the sprite what the heck the bear is asking for. Does not look like any of those. Crispy bass. I think that was it. What does that need? That needs a largemouth bass, wheat flour, and oil. Okay. Do we have a largemouth bass? If not, can we catch a largemouth bass? We do not have one. Can we catch one? Where's my gaming bujo? I wrote down all the fish. I mean, I could also look up on the TV, but oh my gosh, is that a pain? Those are in the lake, all seasons, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Don't have a whole lot of time for that today. It's theoretically possible. This is when it is useful to have these warps. Oh, that was the beach! No, that doesn't do me any good at all. Never mind, we're not doing that today. I didn't grab the one for the mountains. Yep, that was silly. So we'll just do a little beach combing before the luau. Hey, Leah. I sold enough art at that show to get by for another year. That's all I needed. Came from the side of the ocean. Beautiful, isn't it? It is. I am glad that the art show went well. Hey, Abigail. I would love to live in an old farmhouse like you. Creak of the floorboards, the slow plumes of dust whispering through the rafters. There's something special about an old building, isn't there? Yes, actually there is. Wait, maybe it's apples in the press? No, something that you put in the keg will give you vinegar. I just don't remember what. I did also say I was going to make some more cheese presses. Let's do that. So let's get that stuff. I do not want to sell the spoop bait. Why do I have mahogany seeds? That's what I grabbed instead of acorns last time, isn't it? Amazing. Fantastic. Okay. Wow, we put a dent in the wood with all those tappers. And presses, I guess. Should probably chop down some of the stuff that's growing up all over the place here. Because if I do want to at some point decorate this farm to make it look a little prettier, I'm gonna need to have it a little clearer. Honestly, from here, I might as well come on over this way and use this. Oh, wrong. All that stuff in there. trying to get the mail and trying to recycle. Alrighty. Okay, Luau Day. And I forgot Maru's birthday. I said I wasn't going to forget her birthday, and I forgot her birthday. Darn it. To be fair, 3 birthdays in a row is kind of a lot, but... Okay, clear weather for the next couple of days. Spirits are annoyed today. Well, so am I. With myself, anyhow. Shells and corals are going to go up starting tomorrow. Great. Oh. Actually, torches should go in the crafted items. Yeah. Oh, don't drink it. I have apparently annoyed the ducks. I thought we were on a schedule where I was getting at least 1 duck egg every day, and we do not have any today. Okay. Oh dear, yep, lots of stuff to harvest today. I should probably start just selling the gold and silver quality beans at this point. And I need to put these here. Grab all this stuff. Brief, so much to do, no time to do it all in. Let's grab a beach warp. Okay, so this should be interesting. Look sharp, the governor's here for his annual visit. If you brought something for the potluck, make sure and add it to the soup cauldron. Oh, believe me, I will, Lois. What a lovely occasion. It's always a joy to visit Stardew Valley. Maybe if I get on the governor's good side, he'll give me my business a tax break. I wonder if he likes aged whiskey. Woke up late, stepped out of the door, and found myself in the middle of all this hubbub. How's the farming coming along? It must be a busy season for you. They say all the same stuff as year one. Back here by the trees, the air's a lot cooler. Governor, who cares? Why should I care about some random old guy? Do this festival every year to give the governor a taste of everything the valley has to offer. Is anybody over on this side? Let's go no clip for a moment. Sometimes Resmodia or somebody might be hiding over here. Nope. Okay, bye-bye, no clip. Slow, continuous rotation is key to achieving the perfect roast. Whatever Linus is roasting smells awfully good. Good thing I came with sunscreen. I'm full, but what else is there to do besides eat? I mean, that is one of the main things of the luau, yes. I hope the soup is good this year. Hey, good to see you. Put fresh vegetables from my garden into the communal soup pot. Free buffet, one of the perks of living here. Enjoy it, kid. Brought something for the soup. Climb the stairs on the other side and throw it in. Okay. So, yeah, why not? You added lucky purple shorts to the soup. Blasted sandflies keep landing on the food. They will do that. Wow, you don't get hot pepper chutney like this in the big city. What is this showing on my cursor? I would dance, but I don't want to get sweaty. Perfect weather for a beach party, huh? One year, Sam put a pound of anchovies in the potluck soup. Ever wonder why Sam leads the town in community service hours? It's tiring to socialize with everyone. I'd rather watch the sea. Okay, sometimes Resmodia hangs out here, but not this time. Oh, here she is. I wouldn't try that soup if I were you. Really? I was about to tell you the same thing. You haven't been standing here watching what they've put in. No, but I know what I put in. Vincent isn't a good dancer. I'm bored. I added a touch of something special to the soup. Yeah, me too. This is tiring, honey. You ready to visit the buffet soon? Ow, you stepped on my foot, dear. Emily is unresponsive. She is in the zone, dancing away. Ah, the smell of the ocean takes me back many years, long before you were born. The music, it's too loud. Can't I have a little peace and quiet to enjoy the ocean? I mean, I get it, George. That's why I typically don't go to the ocean in the summer. There's too many people. All right. Now, Raspberry, I know what we put in. What did you put in? We need a full list of ingredients for allergy reasons. Yes, absolutely. Let's have a look at where our hearts are with everybody right now. Just, you know, for reasons. So we've got full hearts with Lewis, Robin, Caroline, Vincent, Lily, Jazz, Evelyn, Marnie, Linus, Demetrius, Pam, George, Gus, Sandy, and we're almost there with Krobus, Jody, Clint, and then as far as the datables, we're maxed with Leah, Haley, Elliot, Maru, Emily, Sebastian, Penny, Sam, Rasmodia, Florine, Harvey, Kent is not dateable and he's also at 8 hearts. Abigail is dateable and is almost maxed. Kier has just almost 8 hearts, same for Shane. Alex. Aisha's going on 6 or 7. Leo's just got 1 in a piece, and the dwarf we still can't talk to. Okay, so that's where we're at. Everybody up to Abigail is maxed or close to it. Should we move forward with the luau? The governor seems a little hungry. Yes, I think that's great. We should totally start. Well, folks, it's time once again for the potluck ceremony. I trust you all put high-quality ingredients in the pot this year. We don't want the governor to regret his visit to the valley. That's totally what we care about. Mm-hmm. Well, Governor, would you do us the honor of tasting the soup? Of course, I've been looking forward to this all year. It's a bit tangy, but actually the flavor's quite good. Just 1 minute. There's something in my bowl. What's this? What? Gasp! This is outrageous. I've never been so insulted in all my life. Ugh, my tongue is swelling up. I think I'm gonna be sick. Whoever took part in this appalling act is truly reprehensible, using my very private item for this sick purpose. And to ruin a perfectly good soup. Unforgivable. I've never been more ashamed of this community. Truly disgusting. Go home. The festival is over. I guess the little prank didn't go over too well. You could say that. Time to head home. And, right. Where are we at for hearts now? Actually, we did not lose hearts with the folks that we were maxed or close to it with. Even Lewis. Like, we should have at least lost hearts with Lewis. Because, like, normally, if you put the best quality thing in there, you gain a lot of hearts with anybody you need to gain hearts with. Perks of anonymous soup adding. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Let's put that stuff away. Oh, people are shooting off fireworks. Really? It's still June, people. Got that. Those can go in there. Got those can go in there. Okay. I think I did hear some more being dug up over here. Can I find them? Oh yeah, there we go. More kicking around. Could do a little more chopping here. So what shall we do with the shorts now? He never did notice them in the fish tank, which was disappointing. I thought that was one of the things he would have noticed. We can technically use them as a bobber on our fishing rod, but I really prefer having the random bobbers. Oh, right. Okay. Nothing special today. We need to go see Scar. Probably a good idea to go see Krobus. And let's get some bass so we can make crispy bass for the bear. Storm approaching tomorrow. Gonna rain all day tomorrow on the island. Spirits are very displeased. They'll do their best to make your life difficult. Lovely. So this has definitely not been a week to even consider the Skull Cavern so far. Nope, not trying to do that. No, I don't need to go in there at all, actually. Oh, we got luck from the statue, at least. Okay, there are things that I should have been putting into the fridge. Let's do that now, before my inventory becomes a complete disaster. Hey, animals, hello. Rat City, where are you? Actually, yeah, oh, there you are. Okay, I'm gonna, oh wait. I was gonna wait on those, and I can still wait on those, but I would like to, okay, I think I have a few spots that I can plant that, but this is a time to use the quality fertilizer because I actually do need high quality ancient fruit. Well, let's grab a bunch. Let's grab all of it, because eventually I'm probably going to want the whole thing. Actually, yeah, I think inside I can go ahead and fertilize everything anyway. You can hear the fireworks? How much money do they have? I don't know, but fireworks are not that expensive here. Only got one this time? Fine. Anything in here need doing? Nope. Anything down here? Oh! Okay, don't need to reprint. Yes, I don't need to reprint any wheat or replant it either. Grief. Oop, hops are coming in. Alright, let's get that out of there. Oh, that's right, there's a carnival. There is a carnival down the street. That's what's going on. Do I not have a chest in here anywhere? Well, that's silly. Can I get enough to just make one here? Good. Alright. Let's go see Scar. And then see what we can do about getting the bass to cook up for the bear. So yeah, they must be doing that. I forgot. I saw them setting up when I headed out this morning for that training and forgot all about it. Well, it sure does look beautiful when the season changes. I'll never grow tired of it. That is a great observation, Scar. It's the middle of summer, so the season is not currently, like, at a change point, but cool. And you're not selling anything I need. Okay. Hi, Jelly. Let's go try to catch some bass. Yay! Let me go grab that grape over there. Ooh, got a couple grapes. Maybe I should take the whole mountain path home and see what, that sounds like the grand finale's going out there. That is a terrible place for a tree. Let's get the mayor's shorts out of my inventory. And we can cook up that fish. Sell that fish. Get some of these veggies in here. Ooh, let's get the truffle oil out of my inventory because I have a feeling the cooking might preference that over regular oil, and that would be very expensive. Okay. Things I actually have the ingredients for. Crispy bass. So take the bass. And wheat flour and oil. And cook it up. Okay. Let's see if this is what the bear's asking for. Grab those. Okay, Mr. Bear. Is this what you were asking for? Yes, I believe it is. Ooh, that was the last thing you wanted, huh? Nice. Okay. Oh, yay! Doghouse is fixed. And dog is very happy. Okay. So that was a nice little thing. Oh yes, we wanted to see Krobus today. I forgot to grab... You know what? I am going to run home because I don't have a time limit on Krobus. And I do want to up the hearts with them. So let's go get a horseradish. I really like horseradish. The main reason for visiting Krobus on Fridays is, of course, to get not only drop off a gift, but also to get a iridium sprinkler. At some point, I need to get the wizard catalog and the yellow recipes. Ah, that's the crystal floor recipe is one I haven't got. Alright, let's buy that. Might as well get that recipe. No, I don't think I'm ready to start doing the type of decorating that needs a catalog yet, though. And honestly, when I am, the first one I should get is Robin's. Which is, of course, the most expensive. But there's other things I need to get first. Not working tonight, Emily? You know, I'm sure Gus would understand if I wanted to leave the saloon someday. Oh, you're taking the night off because you're thinking of leaving. There's so much out there, I can't stay a barmaid forever. Fair. People don't get sick much during the summer, but that's nice, but it also means less business for me. Saloon needs a makeover. You've told me this before. Who else is here tonight? Boy, Gus, give me another pint of your strongest. Business is really good tonight. I'm pleased. Hello, Nursing Geek. Do you ever get lonely in that big farm? Yes, indeed. I ought to take up fishing. It would give you something to do. Keep my hands busy. You should, Cat. Barney doesn't seem to notice that you're there. Good evening, Nursing Geek. I'm glad to see you relaxing at the saloon. It's good for you to take a break now and then. Grandfather always worked himself too hard. I'll have an extra beer in his honor tonight. You do that. I've been working hard all week. I deserve a little relaxation on a Friday night. Handling salty fish all day makes me real thirsty. Fair. I should save up and buy a computer. Maybe I can find a girlfriend on the internet. Uh-huh. Robin's busy. Demetrius is busy. I'll definitely be going to the saloon tonight. What else is there to do? Shane, you may have had a couple already and not realize you're already at the saloon. Just saying. Speaking of, you are somebody I need more hearts with, aren't you? Yes. Excuse me, I'll be right back. Here, have a pizza. Oh wow, how'd you know this is my favorite? Now where are we at? A little better. No Abigail tonight. That's unusual. Isn't she usually here Fridays? let Sam win for once? Nah. Abigail, you back here? Huh. Where is she? Home, apparently. Okay. Do I have enough hearts to go see how she's doing? I do not. Tuna. I literally just smoked the tuna that I had. Sure, if I feel like fishing tomorrow, I will see if I catch you a tuna. How many do I have now? I have 4. That's enough to be getting started on the island farm a bit. I'm gonna have to go on that site that basically gives you like, it's the closest you can get to like a creative mode. Well, there are mods that actually boil down to basically creative mode. You want a dragon's tooth. Do I have any? I do not. Okay, we're going to the island tomorrow. Oh, Bon, I missed where you said further up that fireworks are really bad there. Yeah. We're really... You might have noticed, and I'm trying to figure out a way to say this, that... Well, we're very fond of things that go boom here. So, yes, they're... Oh, wow, that's another round of them, no less. So yeah, they're not that expensive, all things considered. Oh, you know what? I have not been checking the shroom cave at all this week. So let's do that. Oh, don't eat it. Stop trying to eat the shrooms. Alright, let's go to... Oh, I can also... Okay. Okay, Alex's birthday. Tomorrow's gonna be clear and sunny. And our luck is not great. Fortunately, that's not as big of a problem for the volcano as it is for the Skull Cavern. This has very definitely not been a Skull Cavern week. Recipe. I found this recipe. A ding in my ear. Purple Pineapple and Lucky Lane, both just dual rated. My goodness. Thank you so much for that raid, both of you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, raiders. How are you doing tonight? How was your stream, or how were your streams? I hope you had a good evening. Thank you for that shout out, Bon. I still have yet to, I need to Lane and Perp raid. When the timer runs out, yeah. I need to find out how to get Seribot to do that automatically, because I've seen that in other people's channels. So that would be good. Great Steam until you process your game. Oh no! What were you playing? Stardew was going well. We've had an interesting week on here today. Yeah. We had the luau, and we may have pulled a bit of a prank that the mayor did not appreciate. Soul Luck. Pokemon Soul... I do not know what Pokemon Soul Luck is. You wiped, but it was fun nonetheless. Well, I'm glad it was fun. Yes, pants soup. You got it. Had to be done. We're on year 3, so we didn't need to worry about losing points with Grandpa. Oh, we've got more mail. Why are we getting so many points from everybody? Okay, yep, sure. Thanks for the cake, Evelyn. I thought the villagers were all supposed to hate us after that, but whatever. Thank you for that follow. No, I am not going for perfection. I have way too many mods on here for that. I was briefly debating it, but the cooking mod I have on here adds so many recipes that would just be a really annoying grind. So, just having fun. Melissa loves Stardew, so you should follow. Well, thank you very much for that follow. Yeah, we do start this modded Stardew on Saturdays. It's fun. Wait, I need that to go there. And thank you for that follow, Lucky Lane. Did the timer go down? How long does it give you, Bon? Let me tab over to... it's not showing me. Alright, let me make sure I spell this correctly. There we go. Going Jojo route because you've never done it. I have never done that either. I have watched a couple other people do it, and it is definitely a very different experience. Especially when they do it with the mod that makes Morris romanceable. That's a whole other level. Okay, tabbing back over. What was I? Oh, I would be nice if I could put that on the thing. Fastest us. Oh, thank you for that follow, Purple Pineapple and Unchecked Door. Welcome, welcome. That. Not, you know, I'm going to the volcano. Of all the boons to take, I had to take the one that has absolutely zero relevance for the mine I will be going into. Yep. Don't like it. Once you pop the achievement, you're out of there and gonna do the remix bundle perfection run. Ooh, nice. Feel like you need a full computer cleanse if you do the JoJo route. I can understand that. But I imagine it could be a really interesting challenge. I did not count that properly at all. Like I know some people I've seen people do runs where it's like, do literally everything wrong. Make every worst possible choice along the way and see where you can land. So there's just so many different challenges you can do. Alright, let's try to leave the... I'd like to get those summer squash on the same schedule as the rest of them. Okay. I don't think... Oh, let's grab those ones, I guess. Of course, they don't even stack. And yes, I'm a fairly typical Stardew hoarder. Keep a little bit of everything just in case you need it. Meanwhile, I haven't played a ton of Stardew, only played it with most of them seriously wanting to play it more. I go through phases with it, but it can be really addicting. And I actually saw another mod today. There's this YouTuber I follow, Cosmos Girl, who does like so many mod reviews. And she did a test run today of a Druid mod. And that's not one I would pile onto anything else. That's definitely a do it on its own because it just changes so many things. But it looked interesting. So at some point I may give that a shot. This is my first time doing modded at all. Okay. I did not need to plant any. That can go. Alright, if we're gonna do a run of the volcano, let's clean up inventory a bit. I'm not gonna need most of that. Definitely not going in without the watering can. Scratch the surface of the... Yeah, that would be... yeah, you definitely want the vanilla experience before messing with mods. There are a couple of quality of life mods that aren't that much of an added strain. Things like the NPC map, so you can actually see where the heck everybody is. That's one that I tend to forget as a mod. And it's just so useful because you're never going to memorize everybody's schedule, and having to pop over to the wiki all the time is just annoying. And now you want a brownie. Brownies are a good call, especially after a crash out. Oh yeah, and then you have other little expansive mods that aren't that overwhelming, like Aisha, having somebody who delivers the mail. You enjoy jigsaw puzzles? I do. They're fun to do on rainy evenings. That's nice. Not a whole... She doesn't add a ton, just another little touch to the valley. How's fishing life going? Try to fish as often as possible, but it's not easy when you've got a shop to run. Fair. And now I'm going to ask you to, you know, take me over to the island. Added molasses this time. Made the brownies a little bit sweeter. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Alright, let's go directly to the volcano, because that's mainly what I'm here for. Let's see if we can get some, at least one dragon tooth. We have some lava lurks. Yes. No. Actually, might have to take off the freezer. Okay. Okay, if I could not die, that would be great. Okay, that would be a reason to take this off. Come on, get up here. Okay. Any more lava lurks? Nope. Occasionally you can actually find a dragon's tooth that's just like on the floor to pick up, but I have not on this save had that happen once yet. I do not believe. I should probably go ahead and eat. More lava lurks anywhere? That's brilliant. We managed to freeze the thing and yet also... Good. Stay out there, please. Okay. No lava lurks here. And no dragon teeth on the floor. Come on. I know it's a bad luck day. Isn't that supposed to mean more monsters? Oh. Okay. Pop this off here. That's nice. I do have enough. I don't think I want to spend the walnuts on that yet, though. Alright, gonna go watch a comfort show, The Walking Dead, while packing for the trip. Oh wow, have a great trip, Purple Pineapple. Wonderful. Yes, the volcano music does go way too hard. Thank you for that lurk, Lucky Lane. You're sus dripping from an orange source again? Oh no. You have really bad water luck. Yeah, that is a thing. Okay, lava lurks? No lava lurks. Ah, there's one. Okay, if I could not die, that would be awesome. Okay, wait. No. Let's have some more of that, and maybe some more of that. Would you get close enough for me to hit you? Please? And I am actually going to have to get rid of this, aren't I? Get up here. Come on. Okay, no luck. Okay. Let's have a sit in Bari. I need to get over there. Well, not seriously. I don't think I'm going to get any more gold one that's in here. Oh, but I do see iridium up there, so I'm going for that. Okay, no dragon's teeth and no lava lurks. Okay, I'm realizing there's a flaw here. I normally keep that on my hotbar for like, oh my gosh, I'm about to die situations, which... And also for, oh my gosh, it's late and I want to get home. Both of which appear to be approaching rapidly. Alright, you know what? Yeah. Pre-discussion earlier. Yes, mouse sound is loud. And yes, you have terrible luck with water. Yeah. Alright, let's empty my pockets. No, not use the crafting table. Empty my pockets. Okay, definitely not going to be planting summer squash now that summer is like half over. Oh! Got a fairy visitor who's going to get some stuff to ripen overnight. Okay. Alrighty. And because I've gotten this way off sync, even though it is Sunday, we are not going to have wine. We blew up Alex's birthday. I'm absolutely crushed over that. Here and sunny tomorrow, both places. Spirit's annoyed today. This has just not been a Skull Cavern week at all. Fair. And we already know how to cook pancakes. We're not going to the fish and chill. Stuff coffee in the fridge. Oh, hey, Nursing Geek. I have an odd question for you. Have you seen any strange creatures around lately? No. Only Linus, that's rude. Oh? I thought I saw this strange creature go in some bushes near my van this morning. I thought I'd let you know in case it damaged your crops. Okay. Was that maybe the fairy that we had visit last night? Because I forgot about that until right this second. Oh, right, I need to, oh, right. I need to do something about where I have that one. That's really a bad spot for it. Um... Okay. Alright, let's take care of the animals. There we go. And now for the chickens. And the ducks. Oh yeah, because storm, they all ate hay yesterday. Right. Oh sure, now you bring me the best when I don't need it anymore. Thanks, Rhapsody. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Let's... Oh, and let's grab seeds. But I'm not going to have enough. I'm going to need way more than 31 wheat seeds. Yep. Okay. Let's go get some seeds. Oh. Okay, guys, do you remember your lines? Yes. Action! I thought we had something special. I guess I was wrong. Cut! I'm sorry! It's hard to remember my lines when her face is right in front of me like that. Huh? Oh, hey. Check out my new camera. Jojiko is having a video advertisement competition. The prize is 10,000 gold. Hey, I want you to be in this shot, okay? Just walk by Clint and Emily in the background while they're talking. It'll give the scene a little more authenticity. Okay, ready? Action! I thought we had something special. You said you wouldn't leave me for anything. I guess that was a lie. No, it's not like that. This is just something I have to do. It's very important to me. I've just got to try new Joja Blue Cola. It's got 3 times the sorbitol for a thick, sweet blast, and it's cheaper than water. But, isn't soda unhealthy? You promised me. Have no fear, my dear. The world-class science team at Joja headquarters have determined that Joja Blue does not cause a significant erosion of the stomach lining. So you can drink it whenever you like, as much as you like. The real question is, when will you turn blue? Glug, glug, glug. Cut! That was perfect! Thanks for the help! Clint? What kind of nurse? Hospice and public health, primarily. The geek part is more represented on Twitch, but yes, also nurse. Yep. What was I headed over here to do? Oh, get seat. Okay, yep, nothing on the count. That's what I wanted to do. Sure, if I feel like fishing, we'll see if we get some chubs. Okay, and let's swing by the traveling merchant. I'm convinced the universe conspired to bring us together. Or maybe it's just my impeccable taste in friends. Fair enough, Florine. You, spin that however you like. Oh? Good Neighbors achievement. Oh! They're so cute! Your new neighbors seem to be thriving. Aww. Help us and I'll give you something nice. It just said you were thriving! 8 regular geodes and 5 frozen? Yeah, I think I can do that. Hey, Scar. Oh, of course the prices set at Swaggon are always fair and reasonable. Why do you ask? Uh-huh. That's why parsnip seeds that I can get for 10G from Pierre, you're charging 100 for. Got it. 1,200 for a pizza. Also, absolutely fair and reasonable. Yep. Thank you for your work. My mom's a home care nurse for spinal cord injury patients. Tough stuff. It is nursing. Nursing is tough. Absolutely. Yes. And that is awesome. Yeah, home care, anything that's like community-based, helping people stay in their homes is very much my jam, and that is especially helpful for folks with spinal cord injuries to actually be able to be in their homes as opposed to be any place else. So that's awesome that your mom does that. So thank her for her work as well. Okay, Scar, you do not have anything I actually want. Sorry. Hi, Jelly. Okay. Go plant stuff and see about bringing those geodes back to the raccoons. Oh, I have some to harvest over here too. Cal, could you move, please? Move. Move. Mobs in Minecraft are a pain, but at least you actually can move them. Go. You are in my way. Go. Fine. Don't go. We just won't plant any wheat there. Oh, now you move. Thank you. That is something this game needs, is like leads. And yes, I know you want a dragon cube. I have failed to obtain one so far. Oh. Do I have enough jade to be worth a trip to the desert? Not really. Okay, geodes. We needed, what, 8 regular? And 5 frozen. Thanks, Bobo. Take this. 25 summer squash for next year, because, again, not planting those with the season half over. Cool. Okay, let's throw this in the mill. These can go in here. Also, I should maybe not so much up here. The animals will actually eat the grass that's up there. Down this way. They don't often make it down here. It's 1:50 a.m. and your cat is in the doorway. Exactly. So close. Can I maybe level that up in the next couple of game hours? Probably by going down to the ocean and fishing. Because those fish, I believe, get the most XP. That would be worth it because I do want to be able to get the next part of that tree farm going. You returned from your lurk. Welcome back. Of course, I have teleported myself to the beach with abysmal inventory situation. Oh, come on already. Well, that was bad. Right, so we can throw away the old glasses. Not as much progress as I had hoped to make, but I do at least have the ability to empty my pockets. Never put the coal away. Fishing tackle is worn out. We're close though. Let's get our energy back up and see how we do despite no longer having tackle. Well, we successfully caught a can of cola. Of course, now I'm going to get a super cucumber when I have no tackle. Come on, can we please reach a new level of understanding? Yes! Plus, we just got some Cool stuff. Alright, let's see. Most important to bring home. That can stay here. Okay. If I could not get stuck running into a sapling, that'd be awesome. I don't really have time to empty my buckets, so we're just gonna run to bed. I have not caught all the legendaries. No, I have only caught. Let me double check. Once we get to the new day, I'm gonna call stream because I usually only do 1 week at a time, but we can have a look at the beginning of Monday just to look at the what do you call it? The legendaries. Yes, it's getting late. This is why I tend to only do 1 week at a time, or 1 week per stream. Okay, so it's the end of week 2. Let's go take a peek at what we have for legendaries. So we have the legend in a pond. The other 2 ponds are not legendary. And then we've also got glacier fish and mutant carp. So we actually, that should be a project for next week, is to get, I think it's crimson fish for the summer. So yeah, that'll be a project for next Saturday's stream, is to get the crimson fish. And yeah, because I would like to get all of them. But we leveled up, so we can also claim the foraging mastery next week, and that will open up that other tree that I was talking about to add to the farm that we just finally made, which was one of the main bits of progress this week, was getting that farm set up in the quarry. We leveled up the stingray pond a bit, but ironically we need a dragon's tooth to level it up to the next point, at which point then it will start giving us the occasional dragon's tooth. But first we have to get one the hard way. What else did we accomplish this week? Feels like not much. Wow. I think the main thing was getting the tree farm started up in the quarry, really. That's the main thing that really feels like progress, and then now finally having gotten to the next level for mastery. So, like I said, we can claim, well, we can choose between foraging and fishing, and I'm going to go for foraging to unlock the mystic trees. Yeah, because we already caught the legend, and of all the legendaries, that's the one that you would most want to have the super duper fishing rod that you get with fishing mastery. So that falls under nice to have but don't need it. Whereas getting the ability to craft mystic seeds is something we can't do any other way. So that'll be the plan for next week. And we're starting to get close to the point that we can make some of the other aesthetic improvements. We did start doing a little bit of clearing out of the farm itself. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out, whether you raided, lurked, chatted, followed, whatever the case may be. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so very much. Let me see who is up now that we can raid. And as always, I'm going to start by looking in category. Actually, I'm not seeing anybody that I'm following. Oh, I see one person I'm following in category. But I think they are also close to wrapping up. Let's see. Ooh. Well, category says she's playing Minecraft, but Mummy Sparklecraft is actually playing Among Us. And we haven't rated her in ages, so let's go over and say hi to Mummy Sparklecraft. So again, thank you everybody who hung out. Again, whether you chatted, whether you lurked, whether you raided, whatever the case may be. I appreciate each and every one of you. And why is the raid command not working? Is it not exclamation? It is not. It is slash. It's late. There we go. Let's head on over and say hello. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.